Gotta throw the Street Kings in there. They influenced me heavy. They whole movement, everything they did. I don't know what happened after that, but they influenced me heavy.
Are they a part of why you do what you do?
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed, they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look if she not
That's all.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but he's too old, can't move around a lot. All right, another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. Special guest in the building. I'm happy to have you here.
That's for sure.
I feel like this probably should have happened a while ago.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, damn.
We got Lil Nuka in the building, man. Welcome.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think even like back when I was doing my last show, like I've always paid attention to you.
Yeah.
I've always seen you working. Like you're a hard ass worker.
In my life. I appreciate that.
You actually, unlike a lot of these artists around here, man, you put that music out.
Yeah, I don't be sitting on that shit
at all.
Somebody want it.
You dropped 3 projects this year.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
In a year, we're about halfway through.
What I dropped? Pillow Talk 2, 511.
Yep.
That's probably the best shit I ever did ever.
511.
Yeah.
That's the most recent one.
Yep. And what else I dropped? I forgot.
My favorite one. Why can't I think?
Same spot.
Same spot.
You fucked with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like Same Spot.
Yeah.
For sure, I definitely did.
I did it all in one. I did that in one spot, the same spot.
Makes sense.
On the cover, I'm on the balcony. I really did it. There, you know?
So how long have you been doing music?
I've been rapping like my whole life, like since I was like a shorty, like 8 years old and shit. But like really dropped my first shit like when I was like 19.
Yeah.
That's when I really dropped like my first video and shit. It was, you know.
Started taking it serious.
Yeah.
So I would call you a vet.
For sure.
Like you've been doing this long enough. You're one of the vets. You're one of the big dogs around here. You've been doing it for a long time. You've been through a lot. You've seen a lot in the music business.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What do you see, like from your perspective, with music in Minnesota? Like where are we headed? Like what are we doing here?
I personally think it's just the people forgetting the money aspect of it, you know.
Business side.
That's my personal, you know. I did that too before, you know. I lost a lot of money in this shit and should have had more money in this shit. You gotta have money. Like that's what I would tell anybody. Like money is, if you want to be a rapper, get you some money first, you know. Unless you get lucky and get one of these niggas with some money behind you, you know. But I ain't going like that, you know. So get some money. I think when people start getting more money, they could do more and they'll push it. They'll get bigger features, you know, because that's what it is. You get a bigger feature, you know, and get in the game, you know, like get around more people. When you got a different type of money, you're around different type of people, you know.
For sure.
If you sitting around in your neighborhood all day broke, that's probably as far as your music gonna go. And some people got big neighborhoods, so but
you could be sitting around in your neighborhood not broke.
If you ain't doing the right shit with your money,
it ain't gonna matter. So that's true. And I feel like I think you're right about that. Honestly, you're saying the same thing that I'm thinking. I said it in a different way. I didn't say money, but like this is the entertainment business, right?
Exactly.
So it's a business.
Yeah.
People forget about the fact that this is a business. This isn't just some like basic.
It's not just a hobby, you know.
Right.
Like,
it's not supposed to be.
It ain't supposed to be. Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah.
For me, it ain't. I got, like you say, I drop a lot of music because I got BMI. I got TuneCore. The more music I drop, the more money I get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why wouldn't I keep dropping music?
Yeah.
You know, if they paying me to. You know?
What are your numbers like when you drop?
The numbers is crazy because like YouTube. You mean like YouTube views?
Just in general, just like how, like if you
I get more streams than YouTube views.
Really?
Yeah, I get more streams than YouTube views.
That's interesting.
And I think that's just because, like you said, my fan base is adults, grown ups. You know, not people that's sitting around watching YouTube all day. You know, like you know what I mean. So, but I don't know. I feel like I was just saying too about with the features and shit. You know, when you getting features, when I was doing features, it was easy for me to get 10,000 views in a day and touch 50,000, 100,000 views, you know, and versus me doing music by myself and dropping on my own channel and trying to build that, you know, it's like, but I don't really focus on YouTube views too much because it don't, I think everybody paying for their views anyway. If you ask me.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't focus on YouTube. I focus on the profit, the money for it. The money that come in.
But I think that, I don't think paying for views is a good look because you don't really actually get anything. There's no ROI on that. There's no return on investment
at all.
Paying for views.
At all.
Paying for promotion.
That's smart.
Which results in views.
I don't consider that paying for views.
Yeah, that's different. But to just get the quick, like, I want to look like I'm something.
Yeah, that ain't,
It might be a starting place. You know what I mean? Like, if you got enough money to give yourself 1 million views.
But you got to keep doing it.
But then you got to follow up.
You got to keep doing that. You can't do 1 million views and then your next video got 2,000 views.
Exactly.
Like, what's Shorty them name? They did 1 million views. Lil Mo them.
Mm-hmm.
But you see everything after that, they did numbers,
Yeah.
I did 100,000 views with bro, so shit.
Yeah, that's kind of,
Support. When people support you, you ain't got to buy views, But if you want to look, it's a difference. But like, if you want to look like a rapper, versus like, I want to get paid as a rapper.
Yeah.
I don't want to really look like a rapper, I just want to get paid for real. Like,
that's the key though, right there. A lot of people just want to look like a rapper.
Yeah.
Because I think, even like the R&B singers. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really want to. They're all tough now. They're all tough guys, and like, even R&B singers want to be rappers now. Yeah. They want to look like rappers, talk like rappers.
They got a rap verse on their album somewhere.
Somewhere, it's on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm also curious as to why you release projects and not singles.
Because I got too many songs.
Okay.
So many songs, it's easier to just dump a 12, 13 on this one tape than drop 13 singles,
Yeah.
Like, bro, I record too much. I'm not going to lie. Anybody that know me, y'all done had a lot of people come up here, like, that know me personally, that have been in the studio with me, know my work ethic, and they know. People know me, they know, like, every studio I go to, everything, like, I record a lot of music. Like,
and that's really just about you loving music.
Yeah. It's fun. It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
Like, it's therapeutic for sure.
Yeah. That makes sense. So you're also venturing outside of music. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that a little bit.
You have to. So I got my brand, Great Kush, and that's why I moved down to Arizona. That's a big reason why I moved down there, because it's going to be harder to get into the legal marijuana industry in Minnesota, because it's Minnesota. How that shit is.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going down there and rubbing shoulders. Like I say, you get different type of money and you rub shoulders with different type of people, and it's looking good, and it's looking good.
How come Arizona? Why not why not Colorado?
Because I also got a son that played basketball out there, so it was a win-win. It was a win-win. It was a double up. It was like a double up real quick.
How old is he?
13. He finna be 14.
He's a beast or what?
Beast.
That's got to be crazy.
He a beast. He go to AZ Campus. It's a prep school out there, and it's like a couple people in the NBA went there, So
you got a hoop background?
No.
You don't?
No.
Why did I think you did?
I played for Ramsey back in the day. Played basketball with a lot of sports teams. My nephew and shit. I played in every park over South, Stewart, Elliott, Peavy. But I wasn't the coldest nigga at basketball.
No?
Nah.
Where'd he get it from? Your kid?
Me. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. And he one of the coldest niggas at basketball. That's crazy. Like,
wow. 13. So is he's got real NBA dream, like NBA chance?
He going.
He's going?
He's going.
That's
He's
wild.
Going. Yeah. My boy probably legit right now, no over exaggerating. We ain't been to the doctor. We ain't been measured or none of that. But 13 years old and at least 6'5", 6'4", 6'5".
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3". And I ain't growing no more. He's 13. He's 13 years old, so.
Wow.
Yeah. So, being down there and being a part of that, because it started here.
Yeah.
It started here and right here at the YWCA right here with the Spartans, That's where the basketball shit really took off for him, but it's bigger down there.
Yeah.
It's bigger down there.
Yeah. He went there for basketball.
No, his mom was already living there. She went there just because, like, Arizona's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place, yeah.
She went there for that, and he was doing this thing up here, and we was traveling all over the United States and ended up meeting teams from Arizona,
Oh, shit.
They reaching out to his mom like, hey, we want him to play for us, and move to Arizona. I'll be there soon. And
so it just worked out, and that's why you chose Arizona for your business.
Yep, exactly.
Damn, that's hard. That's amazing. That's
and
great.
It all aligned with each other. You know, there's a lot going on, and it all came together. Like, you know,
for sure.
it was cool.
Does you being involved in that business, does that like affect him?
No,
Okay, that's good.
not at all.
It shouldn't.
Because it's legal.
Yeah.
You know, if I was still running around, you know, being reckless with
Yeah.
it, you know what I mean? You know,
Yep.
then that would affect him. You know, that would affect his
course.
opportunities and his network. It'd affect me more being able to be there for him. You know,
sure.
like, so
For sure.
you gotta do better at some point. You know.
So how often are you back and forth? Like
I leave today.
So
I
you're
leave
in
today. I was here
You're
for 4
in
days.
Arizona.
Yeah, I live in Arizona. I got a house out there.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then you come here
I come here.
to do interviews on Live on Lake Street.
Yeah, exactly. Do the interviews live on Lake Street, shoot videos, you know, studio. That's my nephew right there. That's my cameraman. That's my man's right there.
Okay.
That's my bro. That's my engineer. You know, that's like it all.
So y'all are the team.
Yeah, we work but low key though, you know, Minnesota Code, my cameraman, and Bam is also my engineer too. You know, y'all just had him on here too. That's my engineer.
Oh, Free
too.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You hear Carbonado Studios
Of course.
on every one of my
Yep.
joints.
Yeah.
But I recorded there. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
recorded there, sent it to
Sent it
him.
to
You
him.
know,
Okay.
It's all a process. You know,
For sure. Damn. You kind of got life figured out right now.
I would say,
A little bit.
especially if you knew me 10 years ago.
Yeah. I like hearing stories like that. It's like that shit just kind of perfectly aligned for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Top 5 Minnesota rappers all time. You've been around long enough. I know your opinion matters on this subject.
And we talking about just rap, right?
Rap.
Just rappers,
Yep.
people that just rap, like
Rap.
not.
Skill.
I don't personally gotta
Yep.
ride around listening to their music
Nope.
or none of that. I just
Your opinion, top 5 rappers.
You gotta throw the Street Kings in there. They
Yep.
influenced me heavy.
Mm-hmm.
They whole movement, everything they did. I don't know what happened after that, but they influenced me heavy.
Are they a part of why you do what you do?
I would say.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even gonna lie to you. No flaking. I would say that. Like,
So you saw that? Did you see them as
yes.
like?
I seen them on Broadway plenty of times. Plenty of times.
Did you feel like watching their level of success was like a way out for you? Like I could do that.
Yeah, because I peeped them. I'm a fan of Dipset, you know. So
Yep.
and everybody from Minnesota know that they bought Dipset to the city, you know.
Yeah.
So they had shit with Joel Santana, with J.R. Ryder back when I was like 14, 13 years old, and
Yeah.
these was my idols. And I'm listening to these niggas from Minnesota, like these niggas from Minnesota doing the same shit that they doing,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So growing up as a kid from Minneapolis, I could do the same shit too, you know. It's like
For sure.
That's how I looked at it.
Yeah, they were big.
Um,
It sounds like they were a pretty big
Yeah,
influence
they was
for
big.
most.
You don't remember them?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, that was big. Man, we talking all time Minnesota. Shit, Mr. Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big influence on. Still is a big influence on just the way I move in general. Like for real. And I was able to work with him, so that was dope.
Yeah.
We got, man, Minnesota, man. Like I'm trying to really think, cause I didn't think I knew you was gonna ask me that, but I didn't think you was gonna say all time. You know, like all time Minnesota, man.
The right now question is next.
Yeah, all time. Okay, we got Street Kings, Mr. Mayhem. Who else did shit that I wanted to do and I watched them do it?
I mean, you could put yourself in there.
I mean that's too obvious though. Everybody know I love me. DB.
Mm-hmm.
DB, a GOAT. He did a lot of big shit. I seen it. You know, I seen it with my own 2 eyes. Like, seen him do a lot of big shit for the city. You know. And all time Minnesota. I'm gonna have to say me for real.
Yeah.
I can't really. Ain't nobody else really been doing a whole lot in Minnesota. You know,
Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all.
like it ain't really that. Many
I think you get forgotten too much.
Yeah, I get slept on a lot.
Admittedly,
But I get the money, so if I wasn't getting paid
Yep.
and not getting the money for it and living the way that I'm living, you know,
Yep.
then I would probably be upset about that shit. But I don't. You'll never see me complain about that shit because life's great.
plus, I mean, you know, like I've been doing this for a very long time, and this is the first time we've sat down. And to be honest with you, like I said, it's overdue.
Yeah.
And the one thing, so before I go to the next question, I'm going to give you flowers for being one of those people that even though you know you probably should have been at this table and probably at the last table I was at
For sure.
and never was, you didn't stop supporting me.
No,
You didn't stop showing me love. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that shows serious integrity because you know that that's not personal.
No.
I'm not sitting over here like,
amazing.
nah, I'm not putting Nuka up here.
Yeah.
Like, what? No. Like, it just never happened. I can't even explain why it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But
But timing is everything.
timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so how about the top 5 right now?
My favorite rapper from Minnesota is Dooley by 5. For sure, hands down. Everybody know that. That's my partner and my nephew in this shit. He
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
You know, he do it all. That's
All right.
my favorite rapper from Minnesota. That's always gonna be my favorite rapper. Not even just rapper, my favorite artist. So that's somebody that if I showed you my phone right now, he in my Apple Music. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I talk about. Like, so, like with all the local rappers right now, I just see it on Facebook. To be 100 with you, like I don't know these people personally. I see what they doing on Facebook, and you know, I like rap, you know, but I don't personally listen to every rapper in Minnesota.
Yep.
Honestly, don't got no rapper in Minnesota on my playlist, but probably me and 5, you know, for real.
Mm-hmm.
But I fuck with or if they did a song with me, because you know I did a song with a lot of damn near everybody in Minnesota.
Right.
But I fuck with my damn phone keep going on. I fuck with Marmar.
Mm-hmm.
That's my nigga for real. That's my nigga for real.
That's another guy that probably doesn't get the flowers he deserves.
Yeah, but he like me. He don't give a fuck.
He don't seem to care.
Don't
He
give a
almost
fuck.
don't want to take credit.
Yeah.
Bro, I think I don't know if I said this on the mic or off the mic. At some point, I started to question whether or not he was really signed because of him.
But it's like this. So you got these rappers, right?
Yeah.
That want to be popular so bad.
Yeah.
They'd do anything for it, you know?
Sure.
They'd do anything to be popular. But then you got just niggas, just real niggas that's just living life, you know, like I'm doing shit that the rappers is doing. You know, I'm doing shit that the real rappers is doing. I wear the same clothes these niggas wear.
You're doing
you
shit
know?
that the rappers
You feel me?
wanna do
You
and
feel me? And
don't
I'm talking about
actually
real,
do.
not local rappers, real,
Yeah.
the rappers that they looking
Oh,
up
yeah,
to.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing
yeah,
the shit,
yeah.
rubbing shoulders with these niggas doing the shit. That's the same for Marmar, you know?
Yeah.
And for the next nigga that I'm finna say Dip. You know, he don't give a fuck. You really getting money. We really living. You know, we look at everybody else like what they be doing, and we just like it don't. You probably homeless. You
It's
know,
peanuts,
like,
yeah.
You probably sleeping on somebody's couch. You know, like because
For real.
you putting putting all your apples in this rap basket. You know, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, rap is cool, but like I said, if my tune core didn't look the way that it looked, I wouldn't be dropping music as much as I do.
Yeah.
For real, you know. And we know that where we at, if we live in Minnesota, like, well, I don't live in Minnesota. I don't know where they live, but we from Minnesota. We Minnesota rappers, so we know that you got to do certain shit to be. And I ain't for that, you know.
Yeah.
So ain't no reason to get mad about it. It's just like whatever, you know.
What do you mean by that? When you say
Like, you gotta be friendly. You gotta be be friends with everybody that's rapping. You gotta be.
got you.
You know, you gotta be under another man. You know, like pay attention to.
Yep.
You know, and it's just stuff that me as a character. You know, like how you said. Even though I wasn't at the table or whatever, I was still supporting you because
Yeah.
that's my character.
Yeah.
Fuck rap.
Yep.
That's my character.
Yeah.
That's who I am, you know. And y'all doing something for the South Side. Y'all doing something for the whole city, and it's named after a place where I grew up. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't I support that?
Of course.
You know,
Yeah.
I really was live on Lake Street.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So like, why
Yeah.
wouldn't I support that?
Yep.
You know, like,
Yeah.
you
Now
feel
that
me?
makes sense to me. So
But right now, man, I'm gonna give it to Marmar. Marmar, Dip. I listen to Dip music. I listen to Marmar music.
Same.
Cause they talk what I live. They talk that shit I like.
that's what I love about Dip. He just talks.
Yeah, it's so simple for him.
It's beautiful.
It's so simple for him.
Marmar Dip, you say your nephew?
5. That's my favorite for sure.
Yourself?
Me, not me. Yeah, me. But I wouldn't even put me in this right now. I'm thinking of some people I really fuck with that's from Minnesota. You know.
What do you think about like the young crop, like Prince Riley, Mac Turner?
I never heard their music until I started watching Live on Lake Street.
That's good.
And that's no faking. I forgot who interview was up here, and they said he was. I think it was Mozzie.
Yep.
Because you know that's my baby. We grew up together,
Yep.
like for real. And I was watching his interview, and I'm like, oh, he fuck with them. Let me check him out. You know, and I checked him out, and it's good music. It's
Yeah.
real good music.
Yep.
It's good music, but it's not music that I listen to. You know,
Gotcha.
it's not like I don't listen to too much of the auto tune. I don't listen to like. I just don't listen to everything. Like I said, I listen to Dip because he talking. When I'm riding, I'm like, I'm living this.
It's definitely driving music.
Like that's the type of music I listen. I'm getting old, you know. But if I was young, I'd probably definitely have that shit in my playlist. All that shit. The other young nigga, I know a young nigga that y'all don't even know.
Who?
His name D Money. Yeah, y'all don't even know him. I'm trying to put his face out there more too. And he one of the hottest young niggas to me too. But you know, life is life. You know, once he get it in his head that he the hottest, he gonna show y'all.
You might have to put me on.
He on my next tape.
He is.
He on my next tape.
Does he have music out?
He got a couple videos, but it ain't nothing really serious yet.
Okay.
We finna turn them up though.
Got you. Okay,
That's
so
what we trying to get into.
how about videographers? Who you work? Who are you primarily working with when it comes
You
to
know the
videos?
answer to that. You know the answer to that. Minnesota Code.
They don't though.
Minnesota. They know.
I know.
Minnesota Code.
Is that it? Do you only work with him?
And 5.
That's it.
And for real.
What's the reason for that? Like, what's your loyalty to him?
It ain't really no loyalty to him. It's just
You just like what he
because
does.
I work with any cameraman. I worked with OG the director. I think Phil's one of the best in the city.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I felt like I was a part of that structure.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like I was a part of building that. You know, like so I like to stick to that. You know,
Wow.
Same with 5. I felt like I was a part of building his channel, so I like to stay on his channel.
A lot of people taking credit for being a part of building that.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
We had somebody in here yesterday say he started it.
He probably did.
So
One person really started it, Minnesota Code. Whoever it is or whatever they did, at the end of the day, however many views that they got him, at the end of the day, he started shooting videos.
He said the guy I talked to yesterday said he bought the camera.
Probably the Light Water.
Nope.
The Light Water people.
I mean, yeah.
Because he was working for somebody at first.
Don.
Yeah, I don't know him, but he was
Yeah.
working for somebody at first. That's how I go though, you know.
Yeah.
It be like that, you know. But
You can't deny what that boy does with the camera, man.
yeah,
You can't do it. You can't deny what he does with the camera or the editing. And I don't know him.
yeah.
I don't know him at all. I know he gets a lot of shit on this podcast. On this show, he's gotten a lot of people giving him a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of negativity about him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know. That's it. Probably. I don't know. I don't see it. I didn't shot. I think I got like a 50 ball on this channel. I might got 50 videos on this channel. So I ain't, you know. I don't know. You know. I don't know.
He's a killer. I mean, he's a killer with the camera. Like, there's literally no denying. I think part of the reason he's controversial is because he's not pussy.
Yeah.
People think the cameraman's supposed to be pussy, but
he been through shit though. He been through shit.
Yeah.
He been in real situations
Yeah.
at video shoots and shit
Yeah.
or because of this video shit, you
Yeah.
know, like so you got it, man. At the end of the day, I don't even think it's about being pussy. It's just about not wanting to die. Like it's like I want to live.
For sure, that's a
I
good
ain't about
point.
to, you know,
I'm not even going that far. I'm just saying, like, if you talk shit about Minnesota Cold, he's not just gonna shut the fuck. He's gonna talk shit back to you, and that you don't expect that from the cameraman. And I think that's part of it is when you feed into it when somebody
that's
talks
the
shit about
internet.
you.
I don't get into that.
Yeah.
I be saying it though. It be funny. I know what you're talking about. It be funny.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think that's great. Hey, his
If
name.
you got time for it.
Hey, his name keeps getting brought up on the show, so he's doing something right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
Y'all
your
gonna
name-
get him up here. I know it.
I would love to have him up here.
I know it. Y'all gonna get him up here.
I would love to have
That's
him
gonna
come
be
sit
crazy.
down for sure. That'd be a great. I need him to come up here,
Yeah.
so he can. We need his side of all these stories.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Let
that
me tell you
people
what's
talk.
crazy though. This is me knowing him. He ain't even gonna tell you. That's just how he is, bro. He ain't even gonna tell you, bro. He ain't even.
Well,
gonna
if he's
tell
coming
you.
up here, he's gonna have to.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
bro.
I don't know why you're coming. But yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
He gonna be like, man, I ain't talking about that shit. I already know how you be, man.
So let's talk a little bit about the future for you. What like?
Shit, I'm trying to take Great Kush to the top, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take Great Kush to the top, man. I'm trying to be Minnesota's burner, you know,
Okay.
because it will be recreational here, and I do want my feet in the door.
Yeah.
I want to be stamped. Marijuana is a big industry,
For sure.
and it's something that I believe in, something that I love. Most people, I can't say everybody, most people love it, you know, and I just, you know,
You gonna come set up a booth at Loud on Lake Street?
yeah.
We got the Loud on Lake Street event
Yeah.
August
I told you,
13th.
I told you I wanted to bring the smoke,
Yeah,
you know.
got to.
You know,
Got to.
passing out some smoke, passing out some shit with the QR code, networking.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure. And with the music, you're always gonna do it.
Yeah, it's effortless. It's
Yeah.
like right now, you know, I want to get in. I want to get in the booth with heavy producers and you know and make hit music and you know like get in the booth with Timbaland, let him direct my song type shit. You know, but shit right now I'm just talking about my life.
I feel like being involved and invested in the marijuana business, the legal marijuana business. I think that can create a foot into things like that.
You're a genius.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a smart man. I knew you was a smart man.
Yeah, I think that's...
You know it's double-sided.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, no, I think...
Especially if you listen to my music. That's all I talk about. Like, and my fans know me too well. Most of them bought drugs from me. Some do still. Yeah. You know, like, that's how you... It's all networking. Of course. You know, it's all networking.
Yeah, man. I think that's great. And I think, man, it's smart to be in that business right now.
Yeah.
Really smart, especially you having the kind of like two homes almost.
Yeah,
you already built. You're building it somewhere where it's legal, so that way when it gets legal here, you already got the foundation. You just
because if the brand is in demand, people gonna make it happen. You know?
Exactly, so. And they're gonna be more likely, I think, to probably purchase it from you
for sure
when it becomes legal here because
for sure
you're from here.
Exactly,
and you already have a name here. Yeah. Everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And they love me for that.
I love Great Kush, by the way.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
They love me for that.
It's so simple, but so accurate.
They love me for that shit.
It's just Great Kush, man.
So
that's all it is. It's just great.
I damn near sometimes think they love me for that shit more than rapping.
I mean,
you know, like the Wiz Khalifa of this shit for real.
Doesn't matter?
I smoke. No.
It don't matter, right?
As long as, like I said, as long as my bills is paid and my kids is fed.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it all.
It sounds like you got one kid that's going to have no problem feeding himself.
Yeah. I teach him that too.
And maybe his whole family.
Yeah, I teach him that. He see me take care of so many people. You're going to have to, you know?
Yeah.
For real.
That's great, man. Well, I got nothing else for you, but before we go, I do want to give you a chance to just look in this camera and give some of these maybe young, up-and-coming, you dropped a lot of gems already, but give them a little game that they can take away from.
Get some money.
Get some money.
Go get you some money, man. Whatever you doing. If you ain't getting no money, stop doing that and go get you some money and then come back to whatever it is that you think you're doing. You know, go get you some money and it'll work out for you.
That's well said.
For sure.
Get some money. That's simply put. So Great Kush, where can they find you? Where can they find Great Kush?
Man, you can find Great Kush everywhere. Instagram, Real Lil Nuka. Yeah, that's really where I be at.
Okay.
On the gram. I be on Facebook, Gritter. You know.
And if they find you out, and if they find themselves out in Arizona, where can they buy Great Kush?
It ain't nowhere in Arizona yet. They won't be able to buy it in Arizona yet. We working on getting it in dispensaries in Arizona though.
Got it.
You know, so soon as that come, they gonna definitely know about that.
So it's not available yet.
No, I've been in the lab. We've been in the lab actually working on just picking strains and and we really focusing on the THC cards.
Okay.
The cartridges, so yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be available for sure real soon in Arizona.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dope. All right. Well, shit, man. I appreciate your time. I'm glad
I'm
glad we could do this. And if nobody else tells you, you're a legend.
For sure, man. They tell me.
That's a fact. All right, good. All right, another episode of Live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1.
Damn, in high school, I let it blam, I wasn't playing, I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right, that ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking